Inspire, influence, impact. I'm thinking about this because I frequently talk with my listener. I say income and impact are like the big things that a lot of people start podcasts for. That means to me that they either want to make an impact on other people, basically giving away, leaving their legacy, or they want to make money. So they want sponsors or they want to sell their own product or service. And for inspire, influence, and impact, where do these, because a couple of them start with I's, just like my two I's over here. Where do these come from? Like, and who are you talking with about inspire, influence, and impact? Is this for your podcast? Is this for your business? Is it for other people's businesses? What about that?
Yeah. So when I'm coaching, right, you're trying to help somebody reach their purpose. And so like if I'm coaching a team or coaching an individual that's a social media influencer, or they're trying to use a podcast or things like that, obviously I'm trying to find out what their purpose is, right? Like, what is their 100%? What are they trying to do? And so different purposes will drive one of those three areas. If you're trying to inspire someone, right, inspiration can happen in seconds. Influence, somebody has to actually start to follow you to influence them, right? But they have to actually consume and implement your content to impact them, right? They have to take action. And so like, what are we trying to do? We're trying to drive to just inspire, because we can do that in our Sharper Studios by bringing in and then putting together short form content that inspires people, right? But influence, now you have to start getting into a podcast. You have to start getting into long form content. You have to actually start gaining a following to influence people. Impact is when somebody takes that influence and takes action on it, right? And so those are the three areas that we're coaching and talking to our businesses that we're coaching with, and trying to get them to see, like, which category do you want to live in? And not every person I come in contact wants to impact others. Some people just want to inspire. And the reason for that is you can inspire millions. Like, you can inspire a large magnitude of people in a short period of time, where impact takes time.
When I think through them and in a way, and not in all of the ways, when you share with me that you're helping people inspire, influence, and impact, and they kind of focus on one or the other, in some ways I think about a funnel. I'm kind of imagining a funnel, and the inspire is kind of like at the very, very top of the funnel. Yeah. And that's the easiest thing to do to reach the most amount of people. And then influence is like after they kind of subscribe to your podcast or something like this. And then impact is when they actually hire your company, and then you can make a stronger impact on them. Do you ever think of it like a funnel that way, or am I? Okay.
100%. That's Adam, you're thinking the exact same way that I would hope you would here. So like inspire, and then depending on my customer, if I'm coaching, like if they're wanting to just inspire, then we build their funnel to just inspire, right? Like it's just to that point. Then influence, it's like, okay, now we want to push them to longer form content, like on YouTube and things like that, because we want it, or a podcast, right? Like we want them there. And a lot of times we'll get people to create a podcast that's video form as well, so they can go on their YouTube and also go on, a podcast station. And so that is what we're trying to push towards, because we're trying to create influence, right? We're trying to get more followers. From that, it's like, do you have a product that you're trying to drive them to? Are you trying to get them to where you can spend more time or giving them more education, or they purchase an online product or something that actually impacts them that they can take action with? And so those are the, depending on where they want that funnel to stop, is what we're coaching them towards. And we call that their 100%.